hours ago, the GBI releasing those findings in which they said that the deaths of Khaidir and Nazir Lewis have officially been ruled suicides, and it appears there was only one gun used. After a 10-week investigation, the GBI has now ruled the deaths of Khaidir and Nazir Lewis suicides. The twin brothers, just 19 years old, were found shot to death on top of Bell Mountain on March 9th. At first, investigators suspected a murder-suicide, but the family never believed that. Here's what their uncle Raheem Bronner told me back in March.
They're very protective of each other. They love each other. They're like inseparable. So I couldn't imagine them hurting each other.
Now the GBI says neither brother killed the other.
Nope.
The family previously said the twins missed a flight to Boston the morning before the shooting, but the GBI now says only Nazir had a ticket and he went to the airport alone. He never boarded the flight. Investigators say Nazir also bought ammunition used in the shooting and that it was delivered to their Lawrenceville home 3 days before their deaths. Then forensic analysis of their phones revealed internet searches on how to load a gun and suicide rates. The GBI also says autopsies show both brothers fired a gun. But one question remains, and it's one the GBI may never be able to answer. Why would two young men enrolled in spring college courses with plans for the future, two brothers who didn't like to hike or drive outside the perimeter, take a 100-mile trip to North Georgia, climb to the top of a remote mountain, and take their own lives? One after the other with the same gun, meaning one of them had to watch the other die, then pick up the gun and pull the trigger. It's a question that may forever haunt this family.
Well,
I did speak to the twins' aunts over the phone tonight. They do plan on releasing a statement in the coming days. They still just can't believe what the GBI has released tonight. As for the GBI, they say that this investigation will be officially closed in the coming weeks.
A heartbreaking update there, Cody. Thank you so much.
Wow.
them got caught for the firefighter.
Huh?
They can sue the firefighter. He came up there. He came up there when they went there and they discovered the bodies and took, with them took pictures. He showed the pictures out to some other people. That's why he talked about people. Some people felt like he might have been involved. One thing, nothing makes sense. Those two boys had graduated. They were both flying out, headed out to go to college, and all of a sudden they just detour from that and go drive 100 miles out of the way. They go to a redneck town. They go to the top of a redneck town mountain and shoot each other and kill each other.
Only one bought a ticket.
So they say. Again, y'all got to remember something. We're trusting investigators against two people that's not living who can tell us what actually happened.
Yeah, and it makes no sense.
Why? Because why am I gonna spend my money to buy a ticket when you ain't going? Okay, I'm gonna kill my. Let's go drive. They didn't like driving. They drove off. Now I don't like driving. Why I gotta drive 100 miles and go all the way up there and go to the top of a mountain to do it? What made me pick that place? See, when a person's looking at suicide, it has to kind of make sense. A lot of stuff doesn't make sense. It can make sense to not do it. Like you have some people, hey, I don't want to do it at home. I don't want my kids to come and find my body dead, so I drive somewhere else and do it. Let somebody discover the body and let them know I'm just dead. I'm going to go 100 miles out the way, drive out the way. He got a ticket. We don't have a ticket. Let's go to the top of this mountain. Let's walk up the mountain. Okay, we're up at the top of this mountain. Let's do it here. What's the significance in the mountain? Were you born there? Were you raised there? This is a place y'all used to go every year? No. That's 100 miles out of the way. They didn't even like to drive, especially outside the perimeter. But now all of a sudden, let's go 100 miles. We're going to kill ourselves. Why am I going? I got this much now. I don't like driving outside the perimeter, but now I'm going to let's drive 100 miles over to kill myself.
Yeah, something's off.
Maybe.
That's a 2-hour drive. You know how much thinking you can do, how much turning to turn.
Yes.
Somebody say, hey, man, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Driving 2 hours, like, what are you thinking? What are you talking about? We're driving to kill each other. It just makes no sense to me. But
they can be that close and say, okay, I'm going to kill myself. Well, if you kill yourself, I'm going to kill myself. Well, I'm going to kill myself. Okay, I'm going to go with you. We're going to go here and do it. It's too many other places. Why 100 miles away? Maybe we'll just kill ourselves. They won't find our body. We'll just stay at the top of this mountain and ride. Nothing makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But this is society we live in, and that's the thinking and lazy investigation. Because at the end of the day, listen, they dead. Nobody else said dead. We ain't got no reason. It's a little small town. Them people not finna turn nobody over. Give it some time. Give it some years. It'll come back up. People make mistakes. I'm telling you now, people make mistakes. It's gonna come back up. Just give it some time.
That's got to be so hard. Just that you thinking and you said, well, that's not their character. They wouldn't do that.
It's not too close.
But if they're too close, like, okay, you want to kill yourself, okay, well.
Yeah, that could work. That's what I'm saying. If you're that close, I don't want to lose you.
Yes. So that's
you, like me dying.
Yep. Let's do it together. So I mean, hey. I don't know.
Listen, it's life. Life has a crazy, I want to just put out before we go to people who might be dealing with suicide. I know they look at mental health. I mean, everybody has mental health. That's one thing. Take care of yourself. Mental health is not a disease. Mental health is just really determining how you function and how you kind of operate, and whether or not you function what we know is normal or not. Don't try to rate yourself by other people. Everybody has differences. That's part of what makes us unique. It's like your DNA. Nobody else matches it or has it. Your fingerprint. The way you think is the way you think. It might not be something that everybody might agree with. It doesn't mean that you have to kill yourself off, unalive yourself. All they got to say all this stuff, or just take your life. Murder yourself. All this unalive, S.A. Well, it said, I thought it was Spanish. So I kept saying anytime he S.A. her, I said, wait, I was so confused. I'm thinking, it was Spanish. Oh yeah, and he S.A.'d her. I said, I thought it was Spanish. Now I'm trying to forget, y'all trying to say sexual assault? We become that brain dead that now people are like that is like the worst word ever. Listen. We got to stop being so sensitive to the word, become sensitive to the situation. It's not the wording that's causing the acts. It's the mind thinking of the people. Stop thinking if you say S.A. instead of sexual assault or ard her instead of, none of this changes nothing. That don't make people say, I don't want to ard her. Ard. Quit playing these games and acronyms. Just call it what it is. It needs to sound tragic enough where a person say, listen, you're going to jail for rape. It's wrong. They didn't hear so, man, sometimes, man, right? Oh, I don't be calling that. That's a bad stigma. But S.A., which is Spanish, ARD doesn't sound bad. So is there an agenda to soften the criminality of what people are doing by using acronyms? Oh yeah, I mean, because you say you're a rapist. Hey, you an essay. Hey, you an essay. Now you know what I'm saying. Now wrongfully call somebody out of their race. Yeah, because you call me essay.
Right, thinking it's a Mexican, right?
Yeah. Like, hey, he essay. They're like, hey, Pasamigo. No, it's sexual assault.
Yeah.
So it's just thing we got to change up. But definitely appreciate everybody here. Just right to say the whole word. What happened?
Yeah, we were talking about mental health. I gotta
talk about your mental health.
Some mindful moments. I want you to have try to have mindful moments.
You know how I feel about mental health.